You had a sign in your locker, "I will not be out-hit anytime this season." I had a similar sign. I didn't have the word "out" in it. I tried to kind of put it in my offensive line's room. I never could quite get 100% commitment.
Manning under pressure. He'll be sacked! Peyton Manning, you know he's angry.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
My rookie year, we got out-hit when we played the Atlanta Falcons. Bill Walsh, he said that, and he goes, "We will not be out-hit ever again." That became something that we took personal.
When we take the kill, it's not our brotherhood that's going to do it for us. We're a machine, and we just knock the hell out of people.
When I think of Ronnie Lott, I think of big hits. What does a Ronnie Lott hit feel like for Ronnie Lott? I kind of know what it feels like for the guy you were hitting.
Oh, man, I'm gonna hurt tomorrow, man. People say, "How do you hit so hard?" I wanted it to come from my toes all the way up through my soul. I wanted everything to go into the hit.
That's a Ronnie Lott tackle. Will you hear him all the way to the top row?
I want everybody in the stands to go, "Woo." Everybody stands up when they see "woo." You gotta give a woo lick.
Ronnie was not your typical center fielder. For most of the NFL's history, the safety was the last line of defense, only called upon if the first 10 guys got beat. Then, in the 1960s, Larry Wildcat Wilson invented the safety blitz.
They didn't know where the heck we were coming from. You know, you had a free shot at the quarterback. There was no way for him to pick it up.
No one in pro football doubts that he is the best in the business.
In the 1970s, the assassin, Jack Tatum, brought pure intimidation.
He is clean. Chin strap flying one way, helmet the other.
And in the 80s, Ronnie changed the position of safety forever.
Did you see that hit there, Ronnie Lott?
With their designated hitter leading the way, the 49ers did not allow an offensive touchdown in 4 different NFC Championship games.
Finesse and force. San Francisco 23. The Chicago Bears nothing. The final score, the 49ers 28, the Bears 3.
It hasn't been a fun day for Jim Everett. He just never got in sync.
30-3. 49ers. 5 field goals by Matt Barr. They still couldn't conquer the red zone, but they beat the 49ers.
Yet, when people talk about the Niners dynasty, it's always Joe Montana, Bill Walsh, and that West Coast offense. Why not the 49ers defense? Top rated in the 80s 3 times. You guys dominated. I mean, why wasn't it called the West Coast defense?
I'm not sure why we didn't have a name, but I will say this. We took a lot of pride in winning.
Ronnie won 4 Super Bowls.
Everybody left his heart out there today. Everybody. Damn, it's great, isn't it? You got it.
But like Rodney Dangerfield, his defense couldn't get no respect. Super Bowl 16, a critical situation, and you have a pretty incredible goal line stand.
Looks like he's about a half yard short.
You know it's coming. You know where it's coming.
Johnson again. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds.
We were prepared.
He's looking for a pass. He didn't get in.
Bunch was right there.
We were not going to let them get in.
Bengals are going to go for it. 4th down. He has the ball. Hands it off. He's headed the goal line. I don't believe he got in. I don't believe he's in there. The 49ers have held, and listen to the Niners crowd across the way.
3 years later, everyone expected Dan Marino and the Dolphins to light up the scoreboard in Super Bowl 19. Dan Marino, Duper Clayton, they'd set every NFL record.
We are delighted to bring you Super Bowl 19, the team that has scored the most points in the season, the Miami Dolphins, against the team that has allowed the fewest, the San Francisco 49ers.
You guys were physical with those receivers.
No one really expected this Don Shula team to score only 16 points.
That group of guys, phenomenal. But athletically, I felt that we could match up with them, and I felt that we could out-athlete them.
Yeah.
And we did.
Ronnie Lott take two.
We had to change batteries because of all the Super Bowl performances we're having to talk about, Ronnie, and I'm not done yet. The hit on Ickey Woods, that hit, your teammates say, changed the game.
When you want to hit a guy like Ickey Woods, the ultimate thing to do is to lay him right on his back and to get respect.
Oh, is he hit? What a pop by Ronnie Lott.
I've seen that hit. Ickey Woods was not doing the Ickey shuffle after that hit. He was doing kind of the Ickey shudder, or the Ickey, I'm going to lay here for a minute, and that was a solid one. You got him.
Ronnie and the Niners did not allow the Bengals to score an offensive touchdown in Super Bowl 23. The following year, they made their first Super Bowl appearance without Bill Walsh.
That game meant something to you.
Oh, it meant a lot.
It meant a little more.
It meant a lot. For him to leave and for us to flourish, it meant that it wasn't just the West Coast offense.
Describe your shoes in Super Bowl 24. Basketball high tops? I mean,
yeah, man, I was wearing Jordans.
Trendsetter.
Ronnie Lott has that new look today. All the other 49ers are wearing white shoes, and Ronnie Lott has black shoes.
I still have them.
Do you?
I'm going to keep them forever.
And they were clean, too, because the Broncos didn't get near the end zone.
55-10. Hey, this is complete domination.
Obviously, turf, no grass. Look like they're probably pretty fresh still.
Back to back. Back to back.
This camera guy said that your shoes were tacky.
Yeah, and I can tell you right now.
Take it out on him.
And I can take it out on him right now. Hey, man, you don't never talk about anybody's shoes. No.
Especially Jordans, yeah.
But,
or the lower pianos you have on there.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? You got game, man. You got game.
The famous pinky injury.
Ronnie Lott hurt his left hand on that play. He just made contact with Newsom there in the hole, didn't wrap his arms. That thing, oh yeah, they caught it right there.
Somebody said that you bit it off with your own teeth and spit your finger out. Did you just tell him to cut it off during the game?
The front of the finger was knocked off and the bone was broken.
Ronnie Lott will not be back.
They walked me in the locker room and they said, hey, you can't play next week. I was like, I was like, what? The great Larry Wilson played with 2 broken wrists. Jack Youngblood playing in the Super Bowl with a broken leg. Come on, man.
I'm not coming out for a missing finger.
I'm not.
There's Ronnie Lott playing with that very tender left little finger.
Sewed the nail back on, then he had to go to a hand surgeon and have it done again, and the nail taken off.
In the end, Ronnie chose to have the tip of his pinky amputated.
Has pinky swearing been difficult since?
I got to tell you, man, Halloween, kids come over and we pull out, the tip, and we let kids see that.
Oh, really?
There it is.
And a Super Bowl ring still fits on it just fine, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not a problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
You got different options where to put all those rings, right?
Ronnie left his fingerprints all over his position and inspired a generation of safeties.
Flacco's going to be hit by Palomar.
Ball's out. Oh, what a hit! And